Hey there, everybody. Welcome into the ESPN FC studios alongside Robbo and Don and Frank on the bird. I'm Seb. Great to have you with us. I heard you guys, was it you mocking me yesterday in extra time?
No. Remind me?
We were mocking my intro, my hey there, everybody.
That weren't me.
No?
No, I promise you.
Oh,
that weren't me.
A bit defensive.
Well, no.
It's too strong of a denial. He was definitely.
No, I promise you. No, I think where you're going with it is.
Was it Ali?
I don't think anyone did.
I would have known.
Seb, I think you do a good job. I don't care what Dan says.
No, I think where the joke was
is
we weren't actually sure if you'd been told that you're in. Because Kay was obviously away.
Yeah.
Dan's doing a Dan thing today. And
What's a Dan thing?
well, he's away doing his thing.
Yeah.
And we were like, has someone told Sebi?
Yeah.
The boss man wasn't aware that you're in.
Yeah, the boss man didn't realize until yesterday that I was in Los Angeles.
Mind you, the boss man often has a problem contacting you because you never answer.
Steady.
So I think that's where the joke sort of
Allegedly.
was. But it weren't on you.
All right, the first question here is for Frank. I know you said you don't watch Olympic football, but will you make an exception for the men's gold medal game featuring France versus Spain, if only to cheer on your former teammate, Thierry Henry?
No. I have. No. I don't, and I won't watch football in Olympics. For me, it doesn't mean anything. Good luck to them. I have nothing against them. It's just that I want to promote people that we don't see. We work hard for 3 years to make sure they're going to be there, ready for the Olympics. I'm talking about for athletics, for example, gym, judo, taekwondo, but games, even handball we say because it's German. It's an Olympic game, Olympic sport, but football, golf, basketball, tennis, they are not Olympic games, and they're stealing the thunder of other sports, and they don't get into, for example, get the US basketball team. They don't stay with the other athletes. They go in a 5-star hotel. They're not part of the spirit of the Olympic Games, where they all stay together, they sleep in the same area, and they share stuff. They don't. And the football team of France, I'm sure they're not there as well. So it's not part of the spirit that I want to see and I want to feel. I love what I see right now with the Olympic Games because I see people that I don't see, that I don't know, and they are in the lights for like 2 weeks, and the world can acknowledge other things than football, tennis, golf, and basketball.
Favorite Olympic event, Don?
Just one.
Just one.
Athletics.
Which
has to be.
Like the 100-meter sprint? I mean, the 100-meter this time was pretty tough to beat.
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, I watched the 1500 yesterday.
Okay.
Amazing.
Great American comeback story.
Straight through.
Yep.
No, the blue ribbon event is what you want to watch. The cycling, the swimming, the athletics.
Robbo?
800, 1500 metres. I was brought up with Steve Ovett and Seb Coe.
Don't forget Steve Cram.
No,
Don't forget Cranny.
No, only because he's a Geordie.
Exactly.
No, those other two were the better runners, and they had great competition. Wow. So that was what I liked to watch.
There we go. All right, Manchester Drake asked Robbo, with the new EAFC game on the horizon, what would you say your most and least favorite part of recording your vocals are?
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
We were talking about this.
Well, I've got to say, it's a much harder gig than you will ever realise.
Really?
Big, long sessions, sometimes 5-hour-long sessions.
And you're just prattling on the whole
But you're
time?
shouting out and shouting out. And now they want some extreme shouts for magnificent goals. It's an overhead kick, so once in a lifetime.
What's an extreme Robbo shout?
Well,
go on, give us a line.
No, I can't.
Come on.
Hey there, everybody.
Give us a galazzo.
I have to match Derek's tone and excitement.
Right, Derek Ray, who also does the EAFC.
And you can only probably do 5 of those on the bounce. And then your voice goes. Because
Really?
They want it at the... It's a shout.
They want it like...
They want it.
Do you know what I
That's
see?
the hardest thing possible.
Do you know what I see? Ching, 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 ching.
He didn't say it wasn't worth it.
No,
He didn't
I
say
didn't say it wasn't worth it. I said
Yeah.
it's the hardest thing.
Yeah. All right, Seb. Is Gareth Southgate the perfect man for the U.S. men's national team head coach position? Perfect's a strong word, I would say. Perfect is a strong word. He does check a lot of boxes.
Wouldn't that be weird if you had Emma Hayes and Southgate over in America?
Because they're English?
Yeah, is it a bit weird?
Why is it weird?
Why would it be weird?
Haven't you got? I mean,
No, we don't have good American managers, so no.
Jurgen Klinsmann has been the manager of the US national team.
No, but it wasn't two Germans, men's and women's, at the same time.
No.
If it's Southgate and Emma Hayes, that's a little bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get your own.
Could be. I'm not a. You know what? Southgate to me never got the most. Never got the most out of it.
Southgate would not be the right man for the US.
See, I think.
Why do you say that?
Because USA haven't got the best players in the world, so you
no
need
doubt
a
about that.
top-class coach that's going to get the best out of what he's got,
Like a tactical
and
genius.
be great tactically.
Yeah.
Gareth Southgate is anything but that.
His in-game.
He's very good at manipulating a squad to make them have a great spirit and all be nice with each other and have a nice environment. He's not a top-class coach, and he would be hopeless for USA.
See, I think for emerging countries, I think it's fine that you go elsewhere and get managers into
Yeah,
help.
of course. The US is an emerging country, right? We would say.
Are you?
Yeah, I think from a football
Okay.
standpoint, yeah.
But if-
you don't have
But if-
10 or 12 or 30, you don't have any significant number of American managers coaching in big jobs.
But if you flip it and talk about England, why have they got the right, excuse me, to buy Guardiola, to buy Jurgen Klopp? Just do it on your own back. The same I would imagine Frank might say about the French. Have a French manager, German. If it's emerging countries that need help, absolutely fine. But it doesn't really sit well with me that the English FA might say, well, go and pay Guardiola 50 million to win us a World Cup.
Because there aren't many good English coaches.
But they're not. But
Name an English coach.
But that's my point.
Yeah.
Find one and do it yourself.
Because the FA haven't done their job properly over the years at developing coaches. Because they're the only people that
And to
can
name
develop
one,
coaches.
and to name
FA.
one, and to name one, by the way, and I wouldn't want to see him leave, is Eddie Howe.
France has done okay with French coaches. How important is the nationality?
It is important. It is important to understand the culture, the spirit, and also to know the football. I mean, yes, most American players, they play overseas, but you still have some players who will be capable to be maybe on the bench somewhere, can fit with some other players. But if you don't know the MLS, you know nothing about the culture. How do you want to get something out of the players? So, and when you're a big country like United States, you should be able to find a domestic coach who knows the spirit, who knows the feeling, the thinking of the players, the way of thinking of the players, and the personals, the individuals as well. So it's easy to know Pulisic and some others playing Ream or some other playing for the Premier League teams or Italian teams, but it doesn't make you being a good coach to find the chemistry between the players. That's how good you can be if you find something good from so-called an average team. And I'm sure you can find something good with the American players and make sure that you have not a national team, but a club team.
Well, that's what the Frenchman did. I can't remember who the manager was in the 1998 World Cup. He got a bunch of average players.
Ah, look at that. Look at
Made them win
that.
the World Cup.
Shots fired here.
He's not smiling, is he?
fired.
Come on, Frank.
Get your medal out, Frank.
Robbo,
I'm joking, Frank.
You're absolutely right. No, remind me the result of it.
France won, exactly. Beat the best team in the world at the time.
Voilà.
Don't bite, Frank. Just get your medals on the table.
Don't buy it, Frank. Yeah.
Somebody take Frank's full shot, and we'll see the World Cup trophy there hanging out in the background. Enough said. All right. Here's a good one. Percentage question for Don. Percentage chance United finish top 4.
Man United.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Ooh. You don't like percentages, do you, Don?
It's not that.
It's gotta be low. This gotta be low, right?
Probably not as low as you think, because I think there's quite a few teams vying for it. I mean, no one's going to dislodge Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal.
Right. The 3 are locked on. Your first 3 you figure are locked on. So you're saying they're the next best team in the league.
I think it's about 25%.
I'm going to go 45%.
No.
Really?
45%, yeah.
So they would be the
Who's-
favorites in your mind to finish
because
fourth.
Aston Villa, I don't think, will have the same sort of season because
Okay.
now they're playing in Europe.
Okay.
Chelsea,
No chance.
no
Yeah.
chance.
Newcastle.
Obviously.
Spurs?
Newcastle, no chance.
Get over Newcastle. We were in the Champions League this time
Yeah,
last year.
no, they're not a good team.
Spurs?
Newcastle. Spurs, no. Because I think Postecoglou had his great start, but then they got worse and worse. So Manchester United got as much chance as any of those.
What, were that at number 9?
They've still got more chance.
Newcastle United.
Newcastle United, better chance to finish top 4 than Man
Isak.
United?
Isak, Gordon, etc., Bruno, etc., etc.
Frank, who you having? Newcastle United, Manchester United to finish fourth?
I would say Manchester United, but I will put almost all those teams the same level. Aston Villa, Newcastle, Manchester United, Spurs.
Yeah.
So 25% yes, you know, you can have a surprise as well with a team coming and fighting where you don't expect that team. Maybe it can be Chelsea as well. So I won't give more than 20% to any of those teams to finish fourth.
You know what Don's going to say now?
Look at that, me and Frank.
We're missing out a team, and he'll do that.
There it is.
goodness.
There it is.
No, not this.
Oh dear.
Not this season.
Of course, the home of Mexican international Edson Alvarez. There you go. What a moment for all of us. For Don, start, bench, drop these cities you played in based on livability. Sheffield, Liverpool, Sunderland.
Livability.
Yeah, place you liked living the most.
Harsh. That's very harsh.
Oh, you can drop all of them.
Hey, Sheffield's a great place to live, as is Liverpool, by the way.
Let me ask you, what goes into Don's livability scale? What are the important factors there?
At the time, bars.
I was about to say proximity to
Nightclub?
yeah.
Wine bar?
Uh-huh.
No, joking.
Are you a big water guy? You like to be near the water? What's your...
No. If you want me to do it, I'd
You like
say,
bike paths, we know that.
No, if you want me to do it, I'd say start Liverpool, bench Sheffield United, drop Sunderland. Because players don't live in Sunderland. Players
They
live
don't? Where do they live?
Durham.
Okay.
They live
That
outside.
far? I'm not, my geography's not great.
No.
10, 15 miles. No, not even that.
Steve Nichols, private chef, with our final question today. Stewart, who do you think is, I think we're saying most well-dressed among you and Don and Frank? We all know Don is at the bottom.
What?
Well,
What says the guy wearing a T-shirt on international television?
You had that clip of the last show. He looked quite smart, didn't he? He had a white shirt, he had a blue jacket and a little pocket hanky. Looked like a
What are you doing?
sack of pup today.
What are you doing after this? Selling insurance or something?
And Frank,
you got another job.
I had a little beard for a while, and it was all based on Frank's beard. I thought he looked so good with that beard. I've got to have one. Didn't work for me.
It's a smart casual. I mean, we've gone.
Casual.
I mean,
wouldn't say it's smart.
I mean, between the three of us, we've mixed it all up, haven't we?
Well, I have to
The problem is
say,
it doesn't fit you though, Don. That's the
I would have
about
worn
Willis.
I would have worn a tie today, but two ties on the set with a T-shirt, I think would have put him in a very bad spot. So I sacrificed the tie.
I had to do that.
Absolute
What a
fibber.
teammate! What a teammate! Huh? What a teammate!
I had to do that. My colleague Derek Ray, we were going to go on Sports and didn't have his tie with him. And he said,
classic.
"You can't go with a tie."
Right,
So
right.
I had to take my tie off.
I know the things we do, we do, the sacrifices that.
Look at Frank. He looks $1 million every time he comes on.
The only thing I'm worried about, because that's the second time that I see Rob with that green tie, it matches the extra time banner that we see behind you on your
Matches
right
my
side.
eyes.
But otherwise, that's a very risky choice, I would say. And I wouldn't risk that one.
Wow.
You have to be English because you're very smart. You're very English, Robbo. Well done.
Well, if you've got
That's a very
it,
good risk,
Frank, you have to show it.
Here, Frank, question then for you. Start, bench, drop. The three outfits here.
Ooh.
I have to say, for a strict TV show, I put Robbo to start, and I put Seb on the bench, and I drop you. But I like your style, Don. It's kind of a Craig Burley, style as well. And I like, because we talk about sport, to not be too serious and to not be too tied up.
How about that?
I'll give him that.
The bench, a usual spot for me, so no worries there. Frank, hater of all things Olympic football and the color green. All of what you learn here on Extra Time. All right, that'll do it for us here in the ESPN FC studios. Thank you so much for sending in your questions, and we'll be doing it again tomorrow. ESPN FC available 7 days a week over on ESPN Plus. Don't miss a single show.